Where do I start? So basically today we're going to be talking about the journey from Jamaica to India, and that's what we're going to be talking about. So if you're interested, go ahead and like, comment, share, and subscribe. So let's talk about the journey. So it's 2025 work and travel season. Why that's something that I go off, but either way, it's 2025 work and travel season, and let's talk about journey. So basically I had a 6:30 a.m. flight from Jamaica to Miami. So that was it, right? So I got up at 2 a.m. Wake up 2 a.m. I did pack the night before, right? I pack majority, like more 95% from the night before. So yeah. Wake up 2 a.m., got ready, left out by 3, and then I was at the airport for 4:30, right? We probably reach earlier than 4:30 and check in, right? So basically what happened was I tried to check in online. So basically the airline was American Airlines, and those who know like American Airlines and Delta, you can like check in online like 24 hours before or whatever, right? Attempt for checking online, and because of how my name stay, meaning it have a hyphen, the scanner reader something keep on pick it up very wrongly. It keep on put piece of my first name as my first name, then the other half and my middle name together. So that means it basically scan it incorrectly, right? So I had to go to the airport and do it manually at one of the decks, right? And then me got here. So that morning my mother did come with me, and we go to the tour and we reach Kingston. So basically it was a lot of people, and that flight was a completely packed flight, as in the day before me go on the American Airlines app, them literally offer $300 for somebody get come off of the flight. So I'm going to the app and me and say, this thing about are your travel plans flexible, trading, whatever you get $300, right? Like travel credit or whatever, right? And they would rebook you on another flight for basically for free. So me I said this flight is completely full. So basically what I had, we call it a advantage member, so I'm gonna call it with American Airlines. And if you're going on American travel or you travel a lot, I would suggest that you join that little program because it's completely free. Because the first time I used American Airlines, I boarded in group 9. That means that group 9, so they basically how American Airlines board is, they do it through groups. So no matter who reach the airport first and who reach last, when it's time for board, them a call group 1, them a go call group 2, or if group 2 just walk through the door, them a go board that plane before group 9. And then them do 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So the first time using American Airlines, I boarded in group 9, meaning say me in the set of people who board the plane the last, right? Which basically all of you are going to see in place, right? And just because you're boarding group 9 does not mean say you're going to be back at the plane. Because remember, if you never pay for your seat, they're going to do one automatically for you when you check in. So you can, so group 1 can't, no, not group 1, but somebody in like group 6 can probably board and end up at the back of the plane. And in group 9, even though them board last, them they're the front of the plane. So things like that can happen. But basically after the first time I use it, I realized, oh, American Airlines does boarding through groups. So they say, okay, if I join this AA advantage member, I get bumped up from group 9 to group 6. That means when I'm called group 6, I go board in group 6, and I go up on the plane before those in group 7, 8, and 9. And as I said before, all of you got the same place, and you know mean say your seat I go up more than anybody else's seat, right? But at the same time, it's less anxiety, because yeah, things oh me go up on the plane and I struggle with my bag them now, and the plane ready to take off and I'm the last aboard. You just don't want the anxiety. So if you can board fast and sit down and wait, it's worth it, because I don't see anything wrong with it. Like, me love to go up on the plane early and just settle. Me don't want the pilot already if you say flight attendants, we get ready for takeoff, and you just come in with your bag them a tri-fit bag. Me just don't want the anxiety. Anyway, so if you go America or you do American travel or whatever, you can try and you use American Airlines try to join that program. it allows you to bump up from group 9 to group 6, which is really good. So that's good. Let's see now. Yep, so I got to the airport and my bag was overweight. My bag overweight because me said this year one suitcase and one knapsack, right? And remember that knapsack would be my personal item, and I could have brought a smaller suitcase to draw with. But me I said to myself, say, me I go so far, me I go take 3 planes today. We don't want to fear hustle and a puzzle through the airport with that small carry-on bag I drag behind me everywhere me I go. So I said to myself, less is better. But less is better turns out into more because I have to pay extra because the bag is overweight. Anyways, that's what happened. And me not think from me start go my work and travel or anything. First time actually I have to pay for your overweight bag the very first time. But anyways, I say goodbye to my mother and everything, and then I go upstairs. And if you watch that video, you see me that it's like egg sandwich, and I'm gonna tell you something that you don't know from that video. When me eat that egg sandwich, my belly start turn. And bear in mind that when me eat that egg sandwich, it was like 5:15, and the plane start board like 5:30. So now my belly start bubble when me eat egg sandwich and me get orange juice. But me I said to myself, say, was this a good idea to eat eggs so early in the morning? I mean, I reach on me I go until later on in the day. Like my belly a bubble. Like, right? Anyways, so that's funny, but anyways, let me just continue. No, do not eat no egg. Don't, when you travel, no egg, no dairy, none of that. Right? And I'm not lactose intolerant or anything like that, but I don't know, but I just start feel away on me the exam with, and I say, you know what, me good. Me not need to use the bathroom, me good. Yeah. So anyways, we board the plane successfully. We board the plane successfully to Miami. I did good. I did what happened the first flight where I did sit in the middle, get the middle seat, and farm worker did sit right beside me, and him did dust, and I want to whirl, and there's another lady beside me, so me in the middle. So that is why me don't have no ear footage. Me not enough no footage of the sky because the girl had a black the entire window. Me could even see what I do, much less to push the phone the video out there. Right? Me could even see out there. So that's basically what happened. So anyways, that was a quick flight. Cause you know, so Miami there, right? This is like 1 hour 30 minutes, but basically I'm reach over there. The time zone did change on me because Miami is 1 hour ahead of Jamaica. So yeah. And then I went to North Carolina afterwards, and then North Carolina and Miami in the same time zone. But where I'm in Indiana, the time zone is on the same time zone as Jamaica, right? So the time right now is the same time in Jamaica now. So that's one note what you should know when you're traveling. Be aware of time zone. So when you book the ticket, go along with where you see on a ticket, and you're working with the city and the state where you're in, okay? So you cannot go there and say, oh, at 5 o'clock at Jamaica, so after 5 o'clock here. So if them tell us that the time is 4 o'clock, believe say time at 4 o'clock. Because people miss them flight because them have them phone on the wrong settings. You understand? You learn this, and especially whenever the plane lands, the pilot always say it is the local time is that. So you have to listen. Because me go Miami, I know say, okay, is basically the way how the things set up. I know I take another 2 hours to go to Miami. Another 2 hours to go to Miami. So that is how I know say the time zone change there or whatever based on the time where they on the ticket. Right? And I go over there and when I get the Wi-Fi, I Google it and I say Miami. If I cannot see it or find it anywhere in the airport, I Google Miami, Florida time right now. When I go to Charlotte, North Carolina, I say Charlotte time right now. Just to make sure, say. And what I did when we reached Charlotte is because I never sure Charlotte and Miami on the same time zone. I Google it, and also I change my phone settings to Charlotte time, Charlotte, North Carolina time, to ensure that I don't miss that flight. So yeah, and then obviously when I reach Indiana, I change back the time zone. And it didn't even matter if the time zone changed back, and I can't reach, I'm supposed to go, that's how I don't even know. Anyway, so I left Jamaica, boarded that flight, very quick flight, landed in Miami, and immigration was smooth, come out, collect my bag, check it. It's a lot of walking though. Them take out my water. You know, one man let me buy one nice water bottle. because I said to me, I want to go 200 off for the water, and I buy the water, and I said, I bring it with me. And I bring that water with me, and them end up dashing away in Miami. Them dash my water. When I went to the immigration officer, me come in, I asked me if I have patty. I asked if I have patty. I say, I have patty in my, what you call it, the check-on bag, and ask me how much money me I bring with me. Ask me where me I go, and stuff like that. So, it was a very funny immigration officer, because he said something to me, which when I go, repeat back when I said, but I guess it was low-key a joke, but I guess me never get the jokes, but yeah, I'm not gonna repeat back what I'm saying, but anyways, that was it in Miami. Where, oh yeah, I did sit down with a chat on the phone in Miami, and then people start looking at me like me crazy or something, because that's the thing. You see, when you go to certain places, and as much as how Miami is diverse, a lot of Spanish people there, if them hear you talking another language, people really turn on and look at you. Them really fast. Them even understand, but them fast, because when they sit down and we have a quick conversation on the phone, because I connect to the Wi-Fi, and this man, bear in mind, these people speak Spanish, because I hear them talking in Spanish to each other, and then they switch back to English when they feel like. So the minute me go on the phone and I talk to my family, they start, it's like everybody shut up and listen to me out of nowhere, like literally. Got the father and then the son, right? And it's like the father feel like, me don't know if you feel like me and chat about him or whatever, because especially in Jamaica, you know, sometimes when we talk, we put man at the end of the sentence, like, would I say, yeah man, or me don't know man, or, you know, so they probably not think me and chat them, like, why? But people fast, or when them not understand them, I brought them ears and I listen and I try, see what you talk, you know. That was it in Miami. We never spent long in there, but basically the gate that was boarding to North Carolina did not have any seats, so we'd have to sit down on our next gate, and then wait and then I watch the time. So we chat out the time on the phone, and then we go to the gate, and then we boarded the flight to North Carolina. Now, that plane to North Carolina was the biggest plane I've ever been on, because it was a 3-row plane. It was a 3-row plane, meaning that it has 3 rows, so 3, 3, 3, compared to the regular 2-row plane we have 3, 3 here, so right. So basically it was a 3-row plane, and me say, nice, luxurious, you know, big, spacious and all that stuff, yeah. So those type of planes, and it also had a TV at the back of the screen. Those kind of planes usually go like far place, like around the world, or you know, outside of this, like this side of the world, like probably would take a plane like that guy Europe, based on how big it was, right? So I'm surprised when I'm having to use just to go to North Carolina. Like, I would spend like maybe 2 hours the most on that flight, the most, or probably less than that, maybe 1 hour and 30 minutes, or you know. The thing about this year traveling for work and travel, none of my flights, none of them were long flights. Like, as I sit down, I feel like we get up back, literally. So yeah, that's why none of them were like long flights, because like in the previous years, if you left from Jamaica, got somewhere like Atlanta, like a 3-hour flight, that, you know, things like that. Or when we left from Jamaica last year, I'm going directly to North Carolina last year. Those are long flights, but these flights that's only go 1 hour and 30 minute flight each. Me take for go, me I go. So anybody like with the panic plane long. But when that flight to North Carolina, me not it bumpy. Me have to wonder for the size of the plane, because the plane so big. But it did bumpy at one point. The plane boop 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 boop, like as if me a jump up and down in the seat, because I was playing a move. And me I say, man. And then me see like the flight attendant, like she said something like that. Like she probably says a pilot that can't fly the plane, he can't fly or you know good. Because the first time me drive a plane and you know feel like regular turbulence. When you know where you would shake at the side, it's more like you might hop. Or when if I go higher to avoid the cloud, or I don't know what I do, but it's like me a jump up and down what I see. Me a try to drink the juice, and that's me one of the worst flights, the flight they go on North Carolina. And me just wonder because of the size of the plane or what, but you feel the shakiness a lot more. Anyways, landed in North Carolina and I ate. So let me go. Oh yeah, so me did end up go to let me go. Me did buy fries and something on Burger King in North Carolina, right? So that's what I did. Yeah, because I couldn't find no McDonald's, no Chick-fil-A, you know, like that in there. And I say, no, I not walk too far past my gate. And also I went on the escalator. How me feel about that part? We go up on the escalator in Miami and we go on the escalator in North Carolina. No, I did afraid both time. I afraid like that, but I said, listen, if I go up on this escalator if I want to reach, because there was no stairs. In the Miami airport, it have stairs. We could have, I guess, optionally, you can take it if you want. But North Carolina, there were no stairs. So it's like me did and say, you know what? Just go up on the escalator. You have to go up on the escalator. Because there's no stairs and there's no other option. So anyway, me take it and walk to the gate. Just to see exactly where it was. Then at that time I leave go buy something. Then I sat down and I just sit and wait. So basically in Miami I never buy nothing. Never buy nothing in Miami, but I buy something in North Carolina. So yeah. So anyways, I sit down now, eat a little fries, and then I never buy no juice. I never buy no juice, so they can't have water. But yeah, I did buy water. So anyways, now I sit down and me just see something like literally like 15 minutes before the plane for board. A message pop up on my phone saying gate change, and then me say them seriously change the gate and my boat will start boarding right now. So I walk, I just grab up my things quick and fast and just start whoosh through the airport, whoosh through it, and I say me if I get to this gate. Now that flight to the part of Indiana I go was also overbooked because them literally I said they need 2 before come off of the plane. So yeah, I need 2 before come off of the plane. So that happened, and yeah. So anyways, when that happened, now basically I managed to reach the gate. I reached there, I did sit down a little bit. At that point, I did fed up. I did very fed up, very frustrated, and kind of done with the day. I just over the day. I wake up from 2 a.m. and basically evening now. I just want to reach where I'm supposed to go. So yeah. Me board that flight, them gave little juice and they gave pretzels, but I like the pretzels, but I just kinda like put it down. Yeah, so that's what I did. Yeah, so that's what I did, and there were like 2 other black people on that plane with me, because it was a smaller plane. Like you have 1 row with, like a bus with one seat, just 1 seat go all the way down on one side and then 2 seats on the other side. That was a full flight. And there were only like 3 black people, including me, on that flight. So that would tell you exactly what me I go. Say it's not a black people dominated area, because clearly if a plane I go there, compared to the plane I take go to Florida and the plane I take go to North Carolina, there was more diversity. Asian, black, white, everybody mix up, Spanish, everybody mix up now one. But on that flight to Indiana when we go, it very what should I say, it very, I don't know, it just never diverse. A lot of white people, so you can you go up more into the white area, if you call it like that. But yeah, but that kind of relate to the joke with the immigration officer make with me. But me not laugh because better me not say nothing. Better me just shut my mouth and not say nothing. Anyways, but he was just trying to be funny, but being in a kitchen pan it at all, and basically the joke we man make, there was no right answer. If I laugh or not laugh, there was no right answer, so I just choose not to laugh because anyways, but basically it was kind of like a racial comment he make, not towards black people, but me not laugh same way because me not make him pull me nothing, because I don't even know what that try to say. Actually, I know exactly what that try to say, right? Because they look kind of, I guess him look kind of more cool Spanish looking, but to me he was white. Me not look so deep in it, but to me at first glance, I thinking white. But I guess him more Spanish looking, but him very light, almost white, or if not white, whatever. But he make one comment or slash joke, but me never laugh. Me just stand there because me don't know what want me to do with that. Anyways, that's just my journey to the US. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. This is just my journey up here. Yeah, maybe one day or maybe not next video, I tell exactly where the immigration officer said to me. But maybe next time. Anyways, just like, comment, share, and subscribe, and that's the end of this video.